So today in science we'll begin the lesson 5, managing resources. And why should we manage it? And we'll be able to explain that in the end of by the end of the lesson. Um, so we gotta do true or false. Renewable resources cannot be replaced at the same rate that they are used. Actually, they can. That's the thing why it's called renewable. Resources use always result. Resource uses always result in the pollution of natural areas. Not, for example, not always. For example, sun, energy of the sun, and energy of the wind. But yeah, we have placing limits on the amount of fish that can be caught can cause fish population to increase. I wouldn't say to increase, but they would not decrease, And recycling non-renewable resources can use them to be used up more quickly. Can cause them to be used up more quickly. Actually, not because if we're recycling, we're using it less new resources. No, we're using the same over and over. So we have some useful stuff on natural resources like water, tree, mineral, air, oil, all of that. We have the renewable and non-renewable. It's all about that also. And so we need to manage more the non-renewable than the renewable. Um, so when we use resources, we are taking, for example, when we do a, a meal, we cannot use that meal for the next day, for example, because we already used it today. So that was why we should manage. That's why we don't eat everything at once. Also, when we take the resources from a place and travel to other, there can be consequences. For example, oil spill on the way on the sea, or yeah, but those are accidents. Also, the human pollutes the environment with natural resources, and so we have some best practices. So recycling is very good because we are reusing what we've already used, and so we are managing that way. So, um, for example, we recycle the plastic to do other plastics. How can we also reduce things? We can compact things. Like for example, we have the fluorescent bulb. It's more compact than this over here. And then the last, and then the first ones that were very hot. This incandescent over here. Also, people they collect and recycle wires and plastic and other things. Also, if we conserve, uh, like lately, there has been people that like plant 1,000 trees. There, they have these uh, these good things, and with that, they can um, re repose what they took off, and so that we can have more later. Also, when you put limits, like you can only go to this place. It's called a reserve. Like this place, uh, uh, this place cannot be damaged. or you can only kill you can only get a certain number of fish or certain species of fish. And for example, oil is used to make plastic objects and provides energy and can be reused into containers, recycled plastics, and also uh, can use to in the car. It depends on the type of the oil, but yeah. Um, and so we are reducing the non-renewable resources. Also, people are doing other things. Like for example, we have the cars, instead of using gasoline, they use uh, other other things um, like the rocket uses hydrogen fueled car, for example, or we have cars that are electric. We have cars that they are not they're still bad, but not so bad. We have GNV car, which is natural gas. This vehicular natural gas. So yeah, these things they make it less bad. Also, the hardest thing is to change habits. For example, putting the uh, the trash on trash. um, and you can like recycle on your own house. For example, you can conserve water by taking shorter showers, or you you turn off the water fountain when you're brushing your teeth. You use usable like lunch container, water bottle, or um, uh, plastic bags. And you can use also like newspaper in that, and there comes the creativity. You can do lots of things. And yeah.